Greetings, friends, supporters, and advocates of World Savvy. I normally would be coming to you, addressing you at our World of Good annual fundraiser in Minneapolis on May 15th, and this year, obviously the world has changed pretty dramatically, and so I'm bringing you this message from the comfort of my own home. More than anything, like everyone else experiencing this ambiguity and this dramatic change and the uncertainty that this pandemic has brought to all of our lives, I'm also feeling really grateful for the ways in which it's highlighted how interconnected we are and how interdependent and what power there is in that opportunity as well. I'm feeling a lot of gratitude to be with a team at World Savvy that's been so brave and courageous and motivated to pivot in these times of uncertainty, to create something new, to respond to something that no one really saw coming. And so I'm proud to say that since 2 months ago, when this pandemic began to show the variety of implications it will have on our lives and our work at World Savvy, that we've been able to make a significant pivot, committing to bringing more than 75% of the work that we do with teachers and students into an online and virtual space by September 1st. And so what that means is that as our network of school partners and teachers and educators and students and families across the country are staring into an unknown where we may be in face-to-face learning or completely remote or hybrid depending on the state and the county and the city that you live in, World Savvy is going to be ready to support the kind of learning that we know is so important. And that is student-centered work that creates inclusive and adaptive classrooms that help students be ready for the future. I think this global pandemic has demonstrated more than almost anything else how interconnected we are and how important it is to have knowledge and awareness and understanding not only of the world, but skills and dispositions that would have otherwise historically been called soft skills, and how they've risen really to the top of critical life skills. Things like collaboration and empathy and cross-cultural communication and continuous learning. A pandemic like this really highlights that those are not nice to have skills and dispositions, that they're absolutely essential to deal with what change is in front of us and what change is ahead of us. And so I feel incredibly proud to be working with a World Savvy team and an extended family of teachers and school partners and school leaders who understand the gravity of and the urgency of building an education system that can do just that. And so I want to give such heartfelt thanks to all of our partners who are working so hard to not only envision that transformation, but also put it into operation. And I want to give enormous thanks to our family of donors, of supporters, in all sizes and in all forms, from our pro bono partners to those of you who are opening your wallets and making financial donations in times of stress. We are so deeply grateful, and our team does not take for granted the responsibility implied by your gift in a time like this. And so from all of our hearts and our living rooms to yours, on behalf of everyone in the World Savvy team and on our board, I want to just send enormous amounts of appreciation and gratitude to our broader network of supporters, and assure you that when we return to school in whatever form in August and September, that World Savvy will have an entire breadth of new offerings to support what school can look like. Thank you.